Hello and welcome. Today we are doing a get ready with me. And this is a special get ready with me because I will be showing my makeup routine that I have used since literally middle school. And when I say that, I'm not being dramatic. I have literally used it since middle school. And my ring light is blinding me right now, but that's okay. I'm sorry for the setup. I just got this new ring light and it's a piece of shit. I got it off of Shein. And if you don't know what Shein is, everyone knows what it is. But if you happen to not know, it's this online website that has the cheapest clothes and the most bizarre random shit that you can find for half the price that you would find it anywhere else. And I got this ring light off of there, and it could just be me because some stuff you get off there is really fucking nice and such a steal. But this ring light I ordered off of there was 20 bucks, which is unheard of for ring lights. But I think it's either missing parts or I just didn't put it together correctly, which 100% could be what happened because I'm a dumb bitch and I don't use the instructions. So I just put it together how I saw fit and it works. I just have to lean it on the wall. So that is why this ugly not going together background is happening. But alas, we have a ring light and it works. And it will be better next time, I promise. To start off, my since middle school makeup routine. I have not always used moisturizer, but I found that during the winter, I really need it. Ugh. Also, this is my sister's Sherpa thing. The most comfortable thing in the world. I steal it from her all the time. I don't know why I don't just buy one. They have them at Marshall's and TJ Maxx for 20 bucks, but I don't know. I found joy in stealing hers. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. Moisturizer. That's the wrong way. This is the one I use. I heard CeraVe is a good brand, so that is why I picked it. It's ultra lightweight, moisturizes through the night, and I use it in the morning and at night, but mostly just during the winter. And I like this one because it's oil free and I have oily skin, which is weird. I have oily skin by the end, towards the end of the day, but when I first wake up in the morning, my skin is so dry, which makes no sense. But anyways, this is what I use, but I already put it on because I just washed my face and my face was dry. I'm really hungry right now, but we're just gonna push through. So next, I use this little cream. I have eczema on the side of my face, so super ugly. We've been dealing with this shit since literally I was 10, but oh, you can see my dead flowers. I'm so sorry. It doesn't seem to want to go away, so we deal with it. And we put cream on it that I've been using for a year and doesn't work, but whatever. Next, this is the fun part. This is when it gets good. I'm trying to figure out how far I want to go. I'm not doing anything today. I'm gonna be in my bed, so do I want to do a full face? Not really. So I'm just gonna show you what I would do when I was in school and would get ready for a lazy day. So here it is. We're gonna start, and I'm sure I'm doing this completely out of order, but fuck off. Don't tell me because I don't care. I've been doing it since 7th grade and it is what it is and it's embedded in my brain and it's never gonna change. Alright. So we're gonna start with my eyebrows, and this is actually the most advanced thing that I do. I believe that I have pretty great eyebrows when they're drawn on, and I never get them done. I've always done them myself because, story time, one time when I was in 7th grade, I tried taking a razor to my eyebrows to fix them because my mom wanted to take me to get them done, and so I was just I'm gonna do it myself. I made them so thin and splotchy, and so she took me to get them waxed to fix it, and the lady literally made my eyebrows straight, so thin, line. So ever since then, that was in middle school, ever since then I've always done my own eyebrows, and I think they're pretty good. Like, I'm trying to let them grow out right now, so that's why they kind of look like shit. But anyways, I got this from TJ Maxx. It's actually low-key julep. I don't know, I've never heard of that brand, but it low-key is so good. It has the spoolie, the pencil, and the pencil is really like rich. It's really good. And then the finishing, like, I don't even know what you would call that, another spoolie, I don't know, it has stuff on it. But anyways, you're gonna see throughout my makeup tutorial that I don't believe in expensive products. I do use like some of the, especially when I was like in high school, like 9th and 10th grade, I really hopped on the bandwagon of like buying expensive makeup, because that was like the time James Charles was super popular, and like all these makeup artists on YouTube, and everyone was buying like Tarte and like Too Faced palettes and like all this shit. I don't know. So that was the only time I was really into it, but I have come to realize that the cheaper products, like the drugstore products or the TJ Maxx or the Marshalls, works just as good. And most of the time you can find that they have like the same exact, if not better, ingredients. So you will notice throughout this, that is what I do. So first I just start, hack I got off of TikTok. Cocoa butter. This is life-changing. I just started doing this like a month or two ago, and I swear to God, it's life-changing. Take your spoolie. I feel like everyone already knows this, and I'm just really behind on the trend, but whatever. The dogs are barking at nothing. Anyways, spoolie, cocoa butter. I got a lot, but it's okay. You just take it and brush through the brow. And it's like perfect. Like, look at that. Look how fluffy. It's awesome. I don't know. That's a great hack. Also got this from TJ Maxx for like $2. Get you some. So I do that. I brush them out. I like to make mine a little feathery. I used to do like really dark and like definite lines. I feel like everyone went through that phase where like they're figuring out their eyebrows. So luckily I've gotten out of that. But that was something that I was doing. So then I take my pencil, and I know I could be doing this completely wrong. Please don't tell me, or if you do tell me, don't be mean about it, because I'm aware that I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, okay? This is just the way I've always done it, and it works for me. So just kidding. I'm just kidding. So I just take my pencil and I lightly shade it now. Like I said, I used to like do it really dark and defined, and I don't know why. I had fake ass friends in high school, let me tell you that, because they let me walk around looking like that. It's crazy. And purple eyeshadow. I went through a phase in 10th grade where I got a Morphe palette, and it was like the purples and pinks. I wore purple eyeshadow every day. Like sweatshirts, sweatpants, every day. I don't know. I had a boyfriend at the time too, and like why the fuck he didn't block my number is beyond me. Okay. So I take the most time on my eyebrows because I feel like that's, to me personally, like the most, what I want to be the most accentuated part of my face, like my eyebrows and my eyes. So, and I feel like I kind of low-key do it because it's the only thing that I know that I do good. Which is embarrassing, because I feel like if I really want to take the time to learn how to do makeup, but it's just not, it's not something I ever have just sat down and been like, I'm gonna learn how to do this. So, this isn't my best work, okay? We're on a rush. I'm sitting weird at my table so I can sit at my ring light, but that's the brows. And then, this is what makes them perfect. I take this second little gel brush. That's what it's called, the gel brush, with the color on it. And I do mine a little like darker than my hair because I just like how it looks, I don't know. And I just go up and like feather out my brows. So that's what they end up looking like. Like I I like them. I think it's really natural, but it also is like darker, so it's not like the color of my skin. So I don't know, I think it looks pretty good. Next, I put on this Smashbox primer, 24-hour primer. It is a piece of shit, don't buy it. I'm not recommending it, but the only reason that I use it is because I've had it for a long time, and my other actual good primer, which I'll show you, ran out recently, which is this one, and I have been using this kind of primer, the Ulta, since literally middle school. Like this exact one I've been using since middle school, but I ran out of it, so this is all I've had left, and I haven't had time or motivation to go buy more. So this is what I use, and I just put it on my eyes, and I mean, it might work good, but I feel like the other primer, it has like a little tint of light, like almost like concealer color, and so when I put it on, I can tell that it's on, and I can tell when it's ready and like set for me to put eyeshadow on. But this one, it's just like kind of wet, like the consistency is just not great. It could also be out of date, but I'm still gonna use it. It makes my eyelids super greasy, like look at that. Ugh. I need a tan. Look at my you can see my veins in my eyes. That's disgusting. I'm sorry. It's not disgusting, but on me it's disgusting. Anyways, so I let that dry, and that takes a while. So while that's drying, I put on my Pore Professional Lifesaver. James Charles said recently in a TikTok, or maybe it was a YouTube video, that this does not work at all, which really crushed me because I've been using it for 8 to 10 years, I don't know. I've been using this shit for a long time. So when James said that, it really crushed me. And as you can tell, big fan of Mr. Charles. Obsessed with him, love him. I would love for him to cook on my makeup. Anyways, put it on my fingers, spread it around, put a little bit on my cheeks, forehead, really get the nose, because that is where the pores are so big. Literally, if you have any tips for making my pores on my nose, really like my whole T-zone, but mostly the nose, smaller, please let me know. DM me on Instagram and give me some freaking advice, because it's one of my biggest insecurities. It's so bad, and I'm not gonna give you a close-up of it because I will cry editing this video. So we're just gonna, you just take my word for it, it's awful. You can probably see it from back here, so don't hurt my feelings. Anyways, I'm starting to get hot. So that's on. I let that sit, and I'm not gonna put this on today, but I don't use foundation. I've never used foundation because I don't have like really bad skin where I need it. I mean, it's not looking great right now, but I'm on my period, so don't come for me. But I use BB cream in the most basic generic kind, probably the worst kind you could use. You can get it from Dollar General. That's where I get mine, and that's what I use. I use this kind in the winter mostly, and this kind in the summer because it's SPF. So that's what I use. My stomach's about to growl really loud. If you hear it, please ignore it. So I'm not gonna put that on, but we're gonna go ahead on to eyeshadow. Now this is the fun part that I've been doing since 7th grade to the T. Same thing, besides my little time of doing purple eyeshadow for God knows what reason. This is the palette, Tartelette. Me and this baby have been through a lot together. We have been through a lot. She is way out of date. I've been using her since probably middle school or maybe 9th grade, and we're still using her, and literally you can tell the couple of colors that I use. You can't really see because of the ring light, but I use white. Let me show you what I do. It's very strategically placed. So I just do the white all over the eyelid. So, get the base. It's white. It's generic. It makes the eyes pop. I'm so sorry for the dogs if you can hear that. They're very annoying. So that's your base. Very important. I was using this brush, It Cosmetics. I don't know. You take the other brush that has this little thing. I'm sure you have it if you're following this routine, which I hope to God you're not, because I apologize in advance. I dip it in the brown right here, and I do my eyeliner. Look at that. God, it looks so bad. This is so embarrassing. So I did used to try to use real eyeliner when I was in my like experimenting phase of doing my makeup, and it never stuck with me because my hands are so shaky that the real eyeliner, like the liquid kind, I don't know why I would use the most difficult kind there is. The liquid kind would always be so thick because I would like have it hard so I didn't shake, and it looked like shit. And this looks like shit, but at least I am better at it. So I'm just gonna fix it a little more. Like literally, if you're expecting something great and amazing, that was it. That's what I do. And then I finish it all off with some random generic brand mascara that I also got at TJ Maxx. So this mascara is actually really great for lengthening, but my only critique of it, washing it off, it's so messy. That's it. That's the look. That is my infamous makeup routine from middle school that I have evolved and not made much better. So we pull the hair down, bring the whole look together, and it's ugly. It's not cute. It's not good. I could put more effort. It's had better days than today. I will say, some days I am really on my shit, and the like eyeshadow liner is fleeked, eyebrows fleeked. Sometimes I put on the BB cream, and if I'm feeling crazy, I'll even put some of this on now because I think blush pulls everything together. I use this little e.l.f. blush. It was like $2, and it brings the look together for me. Usually I put it on top of the BB cream because I feel like that's like holds it better, but today we're just gonna, I like to put a lot on my nose. Rub it all in. And it just gives me a little color on my pale ass face from sitting inside every day of my life and not doing anything. So that's the look. Let me know if you used it. Show me some pictures of you doing my tutorial. Please don't ever do this tutorial. It wasn't a tutorial, it was a roast session for me. It was a wake-up call that I need to put a little more effort. I'm almost 20 years old. It's time to get a makeup routine. I am going to go watch James Charles now and get him to teach me how to beat my fucking face. So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. I'll be posting once a week, if not more if I feel like it. A lot of good content. I think I'm gonna bring my boyfriend on here and do crazy makeup on him just for fun. So stay tuned.